Hello Terraria friends, I'm Ats, and this is an item overview video. Today, I'll be talking about the summons, or, well, the minions. Let's call them the minions, as they're officially called, the minions. I call them summons, but technically they're minions. So, we're gonna talk about the minions today. And the first thing that I want to direct your attention to, well, not the first thing, well, let's just look into the chest. Enough with the introductions, let's look into the chest. Now, here you can see a bunch of items here. Now, the four main items I want to talk about are these. Four. These here are extras. I'll pick them up here as well. Like so. So the two sets of armor that are specific for minions, and then these equipments or accessories that are relevant for the minions. Now, the first staff I'm going to talk about is, let's move them around, like, okay, this one. This slime staff. Okay, so let's talk about its statistics first. The slime staff. It's obtainable. Well, you see all these slimes that are just randomly coming here? Yeah. These slimes can drop this slime staff. It is only 0.01% chance. So it is really rare. It's 1 in 10,000 chance of getting it from slime. So you have to kill a ton of slimes. Well, now, the damage is reasonably low. This is the original damage, as it is, like the base damage, as nothing is modifying my damage output, and it's 8. For Christ's sake, all these birds. Jesus. It's 8. Average speed, very weak knockback, and uses 10 mana. And it summons a slime that fights for you. Here we go. There he is. There they are. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's totally worth it to try and grind this. It's considered one of the rarest items in the game. One of the rarest, if not the rarest item. Now, the next item I want to talk about is the Pygmy Staff. 27 damage. Average speed. Very weak knockback, and uses 10 mana. Not just similar, just a little more damage, you know, but the same stats except for more damage. Now, you obtain it from Plantera. There's 25% chance of Plantera dropping it, so probably the easiest to obtain, in my opinion. Now the next one. Oh well, we haven't looked at it yet. There it is. These little dudes will fight for you. Now let's see it attack. Some slime here. And oh, there it is. Now let's leave it on. Now, these dudes are pretty cool. I like them. They do decent damage. Any extra damage you can get, I suppose it's pretty good, right? Now, all of these are hard after hard mode. So this is the only one that's pre-hard mode that you can get. The weakest as well. The rest of them are hard mode. Now, let's talk about the next one. Let's skip that for now. Raven Staff. It summons ravens and 32 damage, average speed, very weak knockback, uses 10 mana. You know, you see the pattern here. Just a little bit more damage here and there. And summons ravens. These dudes. And they fight for you. You see, you saw probably there he is. Glitched. Oh, there you go. Pretty much one shots these guys. Oh, by the way, using this statue, you can harvest them like this and get the slime staff eventually. At least that's what I read. There might be some changes now in 1.2, and just the information hasn't been updated yet. But as far as I know, you can get this stuff from just farming slimes with these statues. Now, the last but not the least staff of the Frost Hydra. 100 damage, the base damage. Average speed, very strong knockback, and uses 20 mana to summon it. So you think, oh wow, this is the best one ever. Note that it's not the same type of a minion. It's technically, it works as a minion, but yet it doesn't work as a minion. It literally summons a Hydra. There. And it's by itself, like it can be alongside with the minion, because see, minions are like buffs. Minion buffs. This is like a turret. Yet its damage is being modified the same way as minions do. And now we're going to talk about the modifiers. Like, there are two sets specifically for the minions. These the minion counts do not affect the Hydra. That's one thing, because I'm going to talk about the minion modifiers amounts. So right now you have one minion. Like, you can have only one minion at the same time, unless you equip, you know, items that increase the minion cap. And this one is probably the easiest to obtain. You just need the Witch Doctor. I think you have to have this equipped, and then he unlocks these items. There might be some more things that you might need, but I'm not 100% sure now. I didn't really think about looking into it, but anyway, now we can summon a bunch more. Now we have 5. 5 is a cap now. See? So this Tiki set totally increases the minion cap by 4, so you can have 5. So okay, let's take a look at it this way. Each staff gives you 1 minion count for that specific minion. Obviously, I have 3 staffs that, so you might think you can have 3 of them without any extras. No. It's just that the staff summons 1. You can just have 1 by default, 1 type at the same time, and 1. Unless you summon, like here, dude, you can have all 3 types. See, like so. You can technically have all 3 of them, but your cap is only 5. Still, right? Now, that's the first set of armor. So I'll repeat the stats again. Plus 4 minion cap and plus 30% damage. So you can see straight away here. Where's my mouse? 10. So that's 30% more. Looks about right. 2 damage from 8. Yeah, that looks about right. Now, Pygmy does 35. This does 41. And you will notice the Frost Hydra, which disappears after a while, obviously, because it's like a summon, operation summon, whatever, does 130% damage. And you notice that this is minion damage that's increased. Nothing else should increase. Like, yeah, it doesn't increase. 92, it's because it's legendary, but none of these got increased in their damage. Like, I can take this off right now, and you will see that nothing else had their damage changed. See, still 60, 92, 27, and yeah. And these ones drop down now. Also, the Frost Hydra drop down. So these do affect the Frost Hydra in a way. So it's not technically a minion, yet it sort of is. So that's why I'm talking about here. Oh, I didn't tell you where you can get these two. I forgot to mention where you get these 2 staffs. I'm sorry about that. I'm talking about armor now and all that. Yeah, just fell out of my head. Let's just say it that way. Now the Raven staff, you can obtain it from the Pumpkin. It's 0.01 to 14.29% chance of him dropping this staff, and this one, it's 100% chance in a dungeon chest, the icy dungeon chest. So you have to create a special key, and this chest will always have this staff in it. So So you have to just get the super difficult keys, the key mold, and create the key, and blah blah blah. I'll talk about that in a different episode, so I'm not gonna drag that in too much. Oh, look at that slime banner. Now that I've caught up to that, the Tiki armor, I'll repeat it again. I know, I'm sorry. Plus 4 minion count and plus 30% damage. Only affects the minions, like these 4. Let's just say these 4 are affected by that. Now there's another set of armor which you can get from. You have to create them from the cursed wood, which you can get from Pumpkin Moon, from this cursed sapling mob. I think it's what it's called, anyways. Now this one, besides looking totally awesome and sick and in any way awesome, let's just make some torches quickly. How to make torches in Terraria. Oh, where are my minions? Come forth, my crazy things. Kill stuff for me, your master. There. Did you see that? Oh, that was interesting. Anyway. Besides... Ah, I know what this is. The wire. I ran the wire there. And I was being all confused. Dang it. Dang it. I made a fool out of myself. Anyway. Let's get back to it. Now, besides looking totally sick, let's go in a better light here. Besides looking totally sick, it has some aspect that's better and some aspect that's worse than the Tiki armor. And this spooky armor set, it provides less armor. It looks, actually we can check it, 27, 35. Yeah, it provides less armor, but it has 3 extra minion slots, so you can have 4 total. Do I have only... Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, they're all 4 here. But it increases the minion damage by 58%. So yeah, 12, 42, 50. I mean, that's 158 for Christ's sake. That's a lot of damage. Now there are, besides the sets, there are 5 other items that affect them. One of them is Celestial Stone, which is a normal item, which is not specifically for the minions, but overall good item. So you probably would like to use it anyways. Damage increase, melee speed, blah 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 blah, all that stuff, all that good stuff. It increases also the minion stuff, you can see, and mainly because, you know, it's magical and blah blah and all that stuff. But the most notable thing to notice is that it increases minion knockback, which is specific to minions. It's probably the only aspect that is specific to the minions. Now the minion knockback, remember, it's very weak at the start. Now we have it to average. This one's very strong knockback. Okay, so weak knockback, very weak knockback. It didn't increase a whole lot, it just increased a little bit. But if we look at the rest of them, there's this one, Hercules Beetle, which increases knockback. They don't say exactly how much knockback. I was trying to figure it out, but they don't specifically say it, but you will see the changes and then you can just adjust it the way you need. And increases the damage by 15%, which is said there. Now if we equip it, we can notice that the damage has gone up. And you can see that the knockback has gone up as well. Extremely strong knockback. Average knockback, yeah. Average knockback and average knockback. It increased quite a bit, to be honest. It increased a lot more than this alone. and it alone actually increases a lot more as well. Like, you can't even notice this knockback increase unless you put in the other knockback increase item, which is Papyrus Scarab, which is a combination of this and this. And this. Combine Hercules Beetle with Necromantic Scroll, and you get this one. Of course, you can combine you can have those are different items technically, so they all increase. It's not like having two the same items, which you can't have. So this is the final knockback. Strong knockback, very strong knockback, insane knockback, and very strong knockback again. So you can see that the damage has been increased quite a bit. Now Necromantic, no sorry, which did I put? Oh yeah, Papyrus Scarab. I'll never be able to learn how to say that properly. Anyway, it increases the minion cap by 1, so now I have 5 minions that I can summon. Let's have a look at it. Boom! Two rounds. Why do I only have 2 ravens? And those 2? Increase my cap right this instance. Okay, maybe it's a little bit difficult to see. No, something is not right. I should have 5. Oh no, there's one. There's one there. Aha. Aha. I do have 5. Everything is beautiful. Everything is working. I have 5 of these dudes now. Awesome. I don't know why they want to go in there. It's just ridiculous. But okay, we're back on track. We have 5 of these dudes. So I'll do a summary of this again. Let's put this one. Increase your max number of minions. This is Pygmy Necklace and increases the minion count by 1. That's all it does. So now I can have 6 of them. All of them are in a freaking hole. Come out, boys. There we go. My army of pygmies. Now the damage is still the same, and this one here increases the max number of minions again, and the damage. So Necromantic Scroll. Let's put them instead of my wings, and I can have. I'm super slow now. Another one. God damn you, guys! God damn you! Go away. Now, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now I have 7. And that's the maximum number with this setup I can have. Obviously I could have 8 with this, which is the maximum number you can actually have. With this set you can have 8. But now I have 7. I think, yeah, I do have 7, yeah. The final damage, this is probably the highest you can have with these kind of setups. 66, 207 damage. I mean, that's a lot of damage. 56, 16. Oh, look at these dudes do a ton of damage. Let's remove this. I love this guy. That damage. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of damage. Now, let's just get rid of these. And I'll go over them again. Repetition, 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 I guess. Don't want this anymore. What the hell? Eskimo code. Sweet. I might actually put that in my normal world. If I don't have it. Ow! I thought this dude did the damage, but no, it's cool. Now, let's go back here. Oh, the stars and all the garbage just popping in my inventory. Let's put them all in here. Don't worry about the remaining items that I have. Those are just for the map and for my defense and whatever I need them for. Now, let's talk about these. Oh wait, I didn't put these in as well. Let's repeat everything. As a conclusion, you know, I've talked about it, I've shown it, now let's repeat it. Now, the staffs. Slime staff, 0.01% chance of dropping from any type of slimes or slime zombies. Slime zombies also may drop. They can be farmed from these, and they have base damage of 8, average speed, very weak knockback, and uses 10 mana by default. Pygmy Staff, dropped by the Plantera, 25% chance of dropping it, average speed, very weak knockback, and uses 10 mana. Raven Staff, 32. Oh, dropped by Pumpkin, 0.01% to 14.29% chance of dropping it, and has 32 base damage, average speed, very weak knockback, and uses 10 mana. Now the Staff of of the Frost Hydra, Staff of the Frost Hydra, whew, complicated name, found in the icy dungeon chests. It'll always be there. Now, 100 base damage, average speed, very strong knockback, and uses 20 mana to summon it. Works as a turret, not a technical minion, and doesn't count towards the minion cap. Can have only one at the same time. Then we have the Celestial Stone, which increases all the damage just like any other damage increase, because these staffs will be their damage will be increased by, I think, magic, like magic damage increases, as well as all damage increases. There are accessories can have plus 4% damage increase as well, 1 to 4, and those will increase the damage of these staffs as well. So this one specifically increases minion knockback. This one here, Necromantic Scroll, increases the max number of minions by 1 and increases minion damage by 10%. Hercules Beetle increases your knockback for minions and increases your minion damage by 15%. Papyrus Scarab increases your max number of minions by 1, increases the damage of knockback of your minions. The damage increase is 15%. That's not actually said here, but it's 15%. Pygmy Necklace increases your minion cap by 1. Jesus. Oh. Sneezing. Sorry. Excuse me. Couldn't hold it in. Now, the sets of armor. Tiki Mask, 6 defense by default, just like 6 defense by itself. Increases your max number of minions, probably by 1. Increases minion damage by 10%. Tiki Shirt, 17 defense for you. Increases your max number of minions, probably by 1 on its own. Increases minion damage by 10% on its own. 12 defense, increases your minions by 1, and also 10% damage increase. And if you wear them all, it's just 30% damage. And you get the extra minion as a set bonus. So, total of 4. Spooky Helmet, 8 defense. Oh, I think you get the 20, 29, 35, and I think you get, yeah, 35 is fine. Now, Spooky Helmet on its own, 8 defense, increase your max number of minions by 1, increase minion damage by 11%, 10 defense on its own, increases your damage, your max number of minions by 1, on its own of course, increases minion damage by 11%, and the same, 9 defense, increase your minions by 1 and 11% damage. As you can see, on their own, 11%, so it should be 33, but the set bonus increases the minion damage by 25. But you get less defense. You get a total of 27 defense. So, depends what you want. More minions with less damage, or less minions with more damage and less defense for you. So, that concludes this video about the summons. Holy crap, I should have turned this off. Anyway, like and subscribe, and leave some feedback. I'm always ready to accept the punishment of the internets. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.